Hello, my dear warriors. Welcome to the Unacademy NEET English channel. And you are watching the series on YouTube, which is the Achiever series. And in this series, I'm going to do the most important chapters for your 11th as well as the 12th grade in detail. So, not just the concepts, but also problem solving along with PYQs. And in my last class, I did basic maths algebra part, which involved quadratic, binomial approximation, and so many more things. In today's class, I'm going to do angles, arcs, degrees, radian conversion, trigonometry, identities, addition, subtraction, formulas, and also some important properties of, let's say, the triangles and the circles. Hello Janani, Avanishri, hello Thislav, hello Abdul Kavya, welcome Kichhope, hello Abdul. Hi Sash, hi Zeba, hello Stereo Sound, hello Mamta. Nice to see all of you in the night today. Usually I see you guys in the evening at 5 o'clock. So I hope you guys had your dinner. And whatever you had for dinner, just let me know in the chat box. And yes, let's see who had the most tempting dinner. Pandu is very good, Stereo Sound. Hello Sakina, good evening Paul, good evening Cherry Baby. Wow, what a name, Cherry Baby. hello everyone. So Tom and Jerry is also here. So I hope you guys have smashed the like button. Yeah, you have. Yeah, if you haven't, make sure you do that right now. Yep. And if you're not yet tuned into the channel by hitting the subscribe button, make sure you do that as well. Some of you did not have food. Some of you had dosa, puri and mushroom, rajma. Wow. Great. Looks like you guys had all of it. Barbecue. Who is this fancy guy? Paneer and paratha, wow. Tomato curry with rice and pulpy orange omelette. My God, you guys are so lucky. Thank you for all the love from Kashmir too. Hello, Ellen. I had simple dal rice. Such a simple life, no? Okay. Chalo. Let's start with trigonometric functions, guys. Get ready for solving some questions also and the theory. Now, this trigonometry is very helpful. See, understand the application. It's very helpful to find the angles, to find the lengths, to find relationship between triangles, in vectors, in Newton's laws, in resolution, so many places, even in optics. So trigonometry has a wide range of applications, not just for 11th and 12th, but even in your general life when you study medical sciences. You might not realize it now, but it will have a lot of importance. Now, basically, let's say if you have a triangle like this, okay, if you have a triangle like this, let us say this is angle theta and this is 90 degrees, okay, then if I mark this as y, if I mark this as x, and if I mark this as L, then we define trigonometric ratios like this. Sine of theta is always the opposite side by the hypotenuse. Opposite side is y, hypotenuse is L, so it is nothing but y divided by L, correct? Similarly, cos of theta is adjacent to that angle. Adjacent to that angle is basically x divided by that hypotenuse, so it is basically x by L. Similarly, tan of theta is nothing but the opposite side by the adjacent side. So opposite to theta is y, adjacent to theta is basically x, so it is y by x. Similarly, you have the inverse ratios of them also. So that is inverse of sine theta is called as cosec theta. Inverse of cos theta is basically called as sec theta, and inverse of the tan, the 1 upon tan, will be basically nothing but called as the cot of theta. It is exactly opposite, reciprocal of that. But Sadaf, I have called your name too. Tamil Pasangla is also here. Very good. Every kind of Pasangla is here. All the bachalog, all the kids, all the Pasanglas, all the Makals, all the Das, all the Ras, everybody is over here. Very good. Now, also remember one more thing as I talk about these things. X square, that is Pythagoras theorem, x square plus y square is equal to L square. That is your Pythagoras theorem. That is very, very important. Pythagoras theorem. Everybody should know this. Very good, guys. Proud of all of you. Now, I have put up notes also just in case. So apart from my handwritten notes that you get, you will also get some printed notes. Where will you get the printed notes? You all know it will be available only in the Telegram channel. Make sure you join it. Okay. Very important. The description box also has many important links, and one such link is the Avenger batch, which is starting on 25th May. I'll be doing all of this with assignments, with problem solving, with concept explanation. I'll be teaching you live. So this is for NEET 2024. So if you are planning to write NEET 2024, that is the batch which is for you, which is called Avenger batch. If you're on Plus, it is available freely, but if not, just buy the course for 9,499 rupees using the code Avenger. Keep that in mind. Alright, so that link is there in the description box. Now, some standard angles, sine and cos, you should definitely know. Let's write 0 degrees, then let's write 30 degrees, then let's write 37 degrees, then let's write 45 degrees, then let's write 53 degrees, then let's also write 90 degrees and maybe 180 degrees. So these are the standard angles for which you must remember everything. Okay, let's see how many of you can fill the table along with me. If you have a rough sheet, start filling it up, guys. Start filling it up anywhere. On a newspaper also, if you are doing it, it's perfectly okay. But just fill it up. Let's see how many of you can fill that. Oh my God, why is it crooked here? Okay, so here I'm going to write sine. Here I'm going to write cos. And here I'm going to write tan. Come on, start filling this table up. Let's see how many of you can do this. Thank you, Zeva. Okay, so sine 0, 0. Cos 0, 1. Tan is sine by cos. Tan is sine by cos. So basically 0 by 1 is 0. Sine 30 is basically half. Come on, if you are done with it, make sure you smash the like button and put a thumbs up in the chat box. If you are done before me, then please put a thumbs up. I want to see how many of you can do this before me. Cos of 30 is nothing but root 3 by 2. Tan of 30 is 1 by root 3. This sine 30 divided by cos 30 is going to give you tan 30, which is 1 by root 3. Very good. Next, before going to 37, let's go to 45. Sine 45 and cos 45 both are same. It is 1 by root 2 and 1 by root 2 only. Very good. Tan 45 is 1, guys. Then sine 90 is 1. Sine of 90 degrees is 1. Cos of 90 degrees is 0. And tan of 90 degree is not defined. Okay. It tends towards infinity. So it is not defined. Okay. You cannot give it as a number. Similarly, sine of 180, guys, is going to be 0 degrees. Cos of 180 is minus 1. Very useful many times. And tan of 180 is again going to be 0. Everybody with me? Cool. Now you might be wondering, sir, how do I know for 37 and 53? Okay. So here usually you see 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. But how do I get to know for 37 and 53? Shall I teach you guys a trick? Okay. Come on. Let's see if you guys can follow this particular trick. Okay. So what is the trick, my dear students? The trick is, okay, remembering the numbers 3, 4, 5. Everybody knows 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. If you add them, it will get 25. So it is 5 square. It is a Pythagorean triplet. Everybody? Okay. If this side is small, the angle opposite is also small. If this side is big, the angle opposite is also big. Okay. Now keep that thing in mind. Do you see these numbers 53? Okay. In between that 53, there is an angle. That angle actually is 53 degrees. Actually, it is 53 degrees. This is 90 degree. So can you guess how much is this angle? Yes, this is a magic triangle. This will be obviously 37 degrees, which is complementary to 53 degrees. Very good. So the way to draw this magic triangle is draw 3, 4, 5. First draw 3, 4, 5. Then Wherever you see 53, the angle inside that will also be 53 degrees. Automatically the remaining angle will become 37 degrees. Look at this, small angle, small side. Big angle, big side. 4 is bigger than 3. So that is why you will see 53 is obviously bigger than 37. Everybody, now think, how are we going to fill this up? Sine 37, opposite by hypotenuse. So basically it will be 3 by 5. It will be basically 3 by 5. Cos 37, just imagine the triangle adjacent by hypotenuse, 4 by 5. Tan 37 will be opposite by adjacent, so it will be 3 by 4. Everybody with me? Very nice. Similarly, sine 53 is opposite, which is 4 divided by hypotenuse, so it will be basically 4 by 5. Cos 53, come on my dear students, cos 53 adjacent, which is 3 divided by hypotenuse, so basically it will be nothing but 3 by 5, and tan 53 will be 4 by 3. That's it. So I think we have completed the table. This table is very, very, very important. You will get this in the notes. You will get this as PDF. Where? On the Telegram channel. Make sure you do not forget to join it. Hello, Euphoria. Very good. So magic triangle, everybody understood. Okay. So the trigonometric table printed form also given. This also I had already done. Cot is 1 by tan, sec is 1 by cos, cosec is 1 by sine. Now let's go to Pythagorean identities. Many of you would have learned this in your school. Let's see how many of you remember this one by one. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is always 1. Okay, this is very important identity. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is basically going to be 1. The next identity that you have is tan square theta plus 1 is sec square theta. Very important for solving problems. Okay, you never know where it will be used, but you remember it. Sine square plus cos square 1, say it 100 times, say it 10 times, say it 5 times, say it 20 times, as long as you take to remember. Tan square theta plus 1 is sec square theta. Tan square plus 1 is sec square. Cot square plus 1 is cosec square. Cot square plus 1 is cosec square. So these are very important identities. Okay, very, very important identities. If you know sine, you can find cos. Example of this will be, imagine if I want to write cos theta, I can just write it as root of 1 minus sine square theta. Yes or no? Root of 1 minus sine square theta. How did I do that? Take sine square theta on the other side. So it will become 1 minus sine square theta. And because it is cos square, take the root of it. So it will be root of 1 minus sine square theta. So that is how it is. Ravi, Avengers batch is valid till NEET 2024. NEET 2024, ignore that December 2023, that is basically the syllabus completion theoretical date. Syllabus will be done by September, October only, but that is the theoretical date for completion of syllabus. So that is why it is December 2023, ignore that. Thank you for all the love from Telangana, aim for NEET 24. Next important is the double angle formula, my dear students. Double angle formula, sine to theta is 2 sine theta cos theta, used in the range formula. You will learn that in projectile motion also. Okay, 2 sine theta cos theta is sine to theta. Cos to theta is cos square theta minus sine square theta. You can also do one more thing. Can I not write cos square as 1 minus sine square? Can I not write cos square as 1 minus sine square theta? And then again this sine square theta as it is. So what will it become? 1 minus 2 sine square theta. That is also valid. Okay. So instead of cos square, I wrote 1 minus sine square. Similarly, you can also write sine square theta as 1 minus cos square theta, because look at this identity. Sine square theta will be 1 minus cos square theta. So write this sine square as 1 minus cos square theta, guys. So what will it become? Cos square theta minus 1 minus cos square theta. Cos will get added twice. So 2 cos square theta minus 1. Very good. Everybody understood? 2 cos square theta minus 1. This is also valid. Very important formulas. Lastly is the tan's double angle formula. tan 2 theta. What is tan 2 theta? 2 tan theta upon 1 minus tan square theta. Okay, so remember these formulas. Sin 2 theta, everybody say this 5 to 6 times at least. Sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. Correct? Cos 2 theta is cos square minus sin square. Okay, lastly, tan 2 theta is 2 tan theta upon 1 minus tan square theta. Say that 5 to 6 times. All these formulas will stick inside your brain. Now, how do we use these formulas? Let's say for example, I ask you to find the value of sine of 120 degrees. Sine of 120 degrees. Is 120 some multiple of some angle? Known angle? Yes, 60 degree. So can I not write it as sine of 2 times of 120 degree? Sine of 2 times of 120 degree. And what did I say? Oh, sorry, 2 times of 60 degree, my bad. 2 times of 60 degree. Now what did I say? Sine 2 theta. What is sine 2 theta? 2 sine theta cos theta. So it will become 2 times sine 60 cos 60. That's it. So it will become 2 into sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Cos 60 is half. Half and 2 gets cancelled. So the answer is root 3 by 2. Everybody with me? Everybody with me? Very good. Yes. Awesomeness. Awesomeness. Similarly, let's do another problem. Let us say you want to find let's say, sine of, or let's say you want to find the cos of, okay, for example, 120 degree. Example, cos 120 degree. So what will I do? I'll write it as cos of 2 into 60 degree. Okay. Now what is cos 2 theta? Cos square theta minus sin square theta, or 2 cos square theta minus 1, whichever formula you want to use. 2 cos square theta minus 1 or 1 minus 2 sin square theta, whichever you want to use. So I can just write it as 2 cos square 60 minus 1. Now cos 60, what is cos 60? It is basically half. So half square minus 1. So 2 and 2 cancel. So it will become half minus 1. So it will basically become minus half. It will become minus half. Beautiful. Understood? Everybody keep answering. Everybody keeps solving. Everybody keeps scribbling as you are learning through this process. This is how you use this double angle formula. This is how you use these trigonometric identities. Let's do some more questions. Let's do some more questions, guys, coming up on your screen. Just once again. Okay. Let's see if you guys can do this question. Come on, follow this. Okay. If sine theta is 2 by 3, then find the value of cos theta. Also find the value of tan theta. Okay. Let's see how many of you can do this. Come on, my dear warriors. Sine theta is given, cos theta is asked. So what can I do? I think I can use that trigonometric identity. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So sine theta is 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 square plus cos square theta is basically 1. So cos square theta will be 1 minus 4 by 9. 9 minus 4 upon 9. That's what it will be. So basically it will be 5 by 9 is the value of cos square theta. So what will be the value of cos theta? It will be root of 5 divided by 9. Great. So it will be root of 5 divided by 9. Sine square plus cos square is 1. USC, I will give you the notes later on. So don't really have to copy it down. So don't think that you have to copy. Just you have to scribble. You have to understand. That is the main thing. Okay. Else it will become so slow that I will probably take 2-3 hours. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Tiluzai, the classes in Avenger batch will be on the platform. It will not be even like this. It will be something little bit different. Now, tan theta. What is tan theta? Which formula can I use? Come on, my dear students. I know sine, I know cos. So I can write this. Tan theta is sine theta by cos theta. This is standard formula. Tan is sine by cos. Yes, so divide. What is sine theta? 2 by 3. What is cos theta? Root 5 by 9. So what will it be? 2 divided, oh my bad, I forgot that root, guys. I'm so sorry. Root of 5 by 3. What am I thinking? It was root of 5 by 3. Yes. So this was also 3 over here. 3 cancel. So 2 by root 5. Yes. Very good. 2 by root 5. That is the answer for tan of theta. Very good. Excelente. Excelente. Yes. So this is how you can use this trigonometric identities. Any sine to theta, cos to theta, everywhere you will see that these formulas are used many times in physics. Now let us talk about unit circle. This circle has very important significance in, I would say, mathematics, physics, even chemistry. So imagine I draw a circle. Imagine I draw a circle whose radius is 1. That circle is called as unit circle. So what is the meaning of unit circle? Unit circle means the radius is 1. Now here what I will do is I will divide it into two axes. So first is the y-axis, next is the x-axis. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Now you take a point anywhere on this unit circle. You take a point anywhere on this particular unit circle. Let's say I take a point here. Now it will have some y coordinate. It will also have some x coordinate. So this point will have some x coordinate, some y coordinate. I can see that there is a beautiful triangle which is formed, which is right angle triangle. Now if I measure the angles only from x-axis, which is like this, so this is theta, which is theta. So my dear students, can you think and tell me what should be the value of sine theta in this case? What should be the value of sine theta in this case? Opposite side is y, adjacent side is x. So opposite side is y, and upon hypotenuse is radius is 1. So it will be just y by 1, which is basically the y coordinate. Exactly. Similarly, if I ask you, my dear students, what is basically the what is basically the cos of theta? It will be nothing but adjacent, which is x, divided by the hypotenuse. So basically it is the x coordinate. Lastly, tan of theta is opposite by adjacent, so it is basically y by x. So very important, guys, the y coordinate is the value of sine theta in the unit circle, and remember the value of the x coordinate is the value of the cos theta in that unit circle. Very important. Y is sine theta, x is cos theta. Y is sine theta, x is cos theta. Now, how do I use this concept anywhere? Let me show that to you. Imagine, my dear students, I just draw a unit circle. And then I tell you my angle is bigger than 90 degree. So how will it look like is basically that point will be in the second quadrant. So basically something like this. This will be your theta. This is now in the second quadrant. Yep. Similarly, let's say I just copy this. Okay, right over here. If I tell you that the angle is more than 180 but less than 270, then in that case, probably the point is somewhere here. Just 1 second. Before that, let me again copy paste it. Yep. Okay. So if it is more than 180 degrees, my dear students, so the point will be here. This will be that line, and this would be that angle. In this case, it is in the third quadrant. This is the third quadrant. If it is in the fourth quadrant, then the point will be here, the line will be here, the angle measured will be like this. This is your theta. Okay, very, very important. So this is how different coordinates are. This is how different quadrants are. This is the fourth quadrant. Keep this in mind. Okay, everybody understood these angles, in which quadrant what angle it is? So remember, okay, this is 0 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree, this is 270 degree, and when you come back again it becomes 360 degrees. Very, very crucial. Good. So This understanding of quadrant is also very important, because many students think, how do I actually find the sine of 500 degrees or 200 degrees? So you should understand 200 degrees means the angle is somewhere like this. The angle is in the third quadrant. So that is the meaning of that. So you are just going to take the x coordinate, the y coordinate, and you will find the sine or the cos or the tan. Guys, I want you to quickly think, if you take the first quadrant, if you take a point in the first quadrant, let's say like this, if you take the point in the first quadrant, can you guys quickly think and tell me, will the value of sine theta be positive or negative? Will the value of sine theta be positive or negative? Because sine theta is the y coordinate. Y coordinate is positive. So definitely sine theta is also positive. Cos theta, my dear students, cos theta, my dear students, cos is basically the x coordinate. The x coordinate is also positive. So definitely cos is also positive. Tan is also basically positive only. Yes, sine and cos are positive, so tan will be positive. Very good. If I go to the second quadrant, look at this: sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. Remember, sine theta means y, cos theta means x, tan theta means y by x. Can you think in the second quadrant what will happen? In the second quadrant, sine of theta, y coordinate is positive only. So sine theta will be positive. Sine theta will be positive. Cos theta is the x coordinate. X is negative. So cos theta will be negative. Positive by negative is a negative number. So tan is also negative. Very good. Very good. Everybody clear? Everybody clear? Awesome. Similarly, if you look at the third quadrant, my dear students, you will notice that the y coordinate is negative. So sine theta is negative. Cos is the x coordinate, that is also negative. So cos is also negative. Tan is negative by negative, that means it will be positive. Correct? And the last one, in the fourth quadrant, you will see the x coordinate is positive. X coordinate is positive. Y coordinate is negative. So sine theta will be negative. Cos theta will be positive. And their division will be negative. So the point that I want to make over here is, just look at the positive people. Just look at the positive people. Looks like blood groups. How many of you are reminded of, sir, this is blood group or what? Positive, positive. Here all of them are positive. So basically you get a beautiful rule. You get a beautiful rule over here, and that rule is as follows. The rule is as follows. In the first quadrant, all of them are positive. In the next one, S for sine. Sine is positive. In the next one, tan is positive. In the next one, cos is positive. Everything else is negative. So the phrase that you should remember is all the silver teacups. All the silver teacups. You can see here all. S for sine, T for tan, C for cos. That is the phrase that you can remember. Yeah, all students can take centum, whatever you want to put. Okay, so this is the logic behind it. Okay, understood? All these things are positive. They are positive. Everything else is negative. Very good, very good. So this is the significance of that unit circle and all of that. Very nice. Now that we have spoken about this, let us also go to some more identities, some more, formulas. Now, we have seen in this particular table what is sine of 30, what is cos of 37, what is tan of 53, etc., etc. But what if the angles are negative? Let me tell you, it is not that difficult. Actually, let me get you back to that formula page. Where did it go? Yeah, right over here. Yeah, look at this. Sine of negative theta or negative x is negative sine. Sine, what does it remind you of? How does it sound like? Sine sounds like the word Sign means that positive or negative sign. So sign has sign, meaning that negative sign is carried forward. That same sign will come out. Understood? Everybody with me? Awesome. Cos of minus, cos, no, it does not take the sign. So cos of minus theta is cos theta only. Tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. Rest of the things follow as it is, because if you know sine, cos, tan, you get cot, cosec, cot also. Cot, cosec and sec, sorry. So mainly you should remember these three things. If you remember these three things, automatically you remember the remaining things. Sine of minus theta is minus sine. Sine carries that sign. Cos of minus theta is cos theta. Tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. Okay, everybody with me? Let's probably see if we can take up a small example out of this. Let's see if you guys can think. Okay, example. Come on, guys. What will be tan of minus 30 degrees? Everybody post the answer. Next question is, what is the sine of minus 30, sine of minus 60 degrees? Everybody post the answer. And lastly, what is the cos of minus 45 degrees? Everybody post the answers. Come on, my dear students. Tan of minus 30, tan, the sign will come out. So minus tan 30 basically. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Correct. So minus 1 by root 3 is the answer. Awesome. Sine minus 60. Minus sign comes out definitely. So minus sine 60 definitely. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Very good. Cos of negative is simply cos of that positive number. So cos 45 only. So it will be 1 by root 2. It will be 1 by root 2. As simple as that. Okay. Everybody understood till this point? Give me a thumbs up. Everybody understood how to use these formulas, okay, even odd trigonometric functions. So whenever the sign changes, it is usually called as an odd function. Whenever the sign does not change, it is called even function. But you don't have to know all that things. I'm just telling you. When the sign changes, or basically it is carried forward, then like sine function, then it is called as an odd function. But if the sign change does not matter, then it is called as an even function. Don't have to break your head over it. All right. Next important concept, next important thing, that is the addition subtraction. Addition subtraction. Okay, so let's look at the addition subtraction rules. Now usually these formulas look a little bit confusing, but I will tell you in a much simpler way, guys. I'll tell you in a much simpler way. See how you should remember. How you should remember. Sine of a plus b. Okay, what you should do, sine means sine will be same. Sine means sine will be same. So what you will do is, first put plus. If there is plus here, put plus here. If by chance there is minus here, put minus here. Understood? If plus, plus, minus, minus, same sign carries. Understood? Very good. Now, because sign is same, the terms are different. Because the sign is same, something will be different. What will be different? The terms will be different. So if there is sine, then put cos. If there is cos, then put sine. Now put AB, AB. That's all. Because the sign are same, terms are different. So sine A, cos B, cos A, sine B. Awesome. Hello Gopika. Understood Zeba. Very good Mohana. So now after this you will never make a mistake. Now think about the other formula. Cos of A plus B. Cos of A plus B. Because in sine, sine was same. Because in sine, sine was same. Right? In sine, sine was same. In cos, sine won't be same. So if it is plus, it will be minus. If it is minus, it will be plus. Exactly opposite. Now because the sign is opposite, the terms will be, because the sign is opposite, the terms will be same. So cos, 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 sin, sin. Always cos first because you started with cos. So cos, cos. So cos, cos, sin, sin. So cos A, cos B, sin A, sin B. That's all. So simple. Understood? Oh, clear? Oh, very good. Oh, can we proceed? Okay. Now for tan. Tan is also very easy, guys. I'll teach you tan also. Tan of A and B, A plus B. Whenever there is plus, tan also works like sine only. Tan is like sine. Tan is the elder brother or elder sister of sine. Think of it like this. So in sine, sine was same. So in tan also sine is same. So put plus over here. So tan A plus B is tan A plus tan B. Tan A plus tan B. If there is minus here, then put minus here. Then put minus here. And divide it with, okay. So let me just put it up over here first. If it is tan A plus tan B, then put 1 minus tan A tan B. So if it is plus on the top, there will be minus below. That's it. Similarly, the opposite is also true. Just like over here for the other signs, I have told you what happens. Same way, if I put a minus sign here, this will be minus and this will be plus. This will be plus. That's it. That's the difference. Okay. So these formulas are exactly them. I feel that you would like my handwritten notes because you have understood it from here. That is the importance of making your own notes. Just like you guys only tell me, do you like this slide, printed slide, or my handwritten slide? Come on, everybody post, spam the answer. Do you like my printed slide or do you like my handwritten slide? Everybody post it. Truly, don't lie. If you like printed, it's okay. You say printed. Yes, you like the handwritten slide. Everybody. So why does that happen? Because you are in that process. Same way when you make your own notes, don't just download somebody's notes. Sir, the topper was there. No, I saw that interview, sir. So I downloaded the topper's notes. Very good. Proud of you, bacha. No help. Zero. Waste it is. Instead, you make your own notes. That will be, even if it looks horrible, na, it is okay. But you have made it, you will understand it. Definitely. Yeah. Handwriting does not matter. Colors don't matter. I know I have not used many colors, but still you somehow like this rather than this. You don't somehow get along with this. Okay. So let's do some questions on this. Let us say I want to find the sine of, can we find the sine of something interesting, guys? Let's say 75 degrees. Okay. Sine 75, can I write it as something plus something? Something plus something? Oh yes. Sine 75 is sine of 60 degrees plus, oh sorry, I didn't want 60 degrees. I will write it as 30 degrees plus 45 degrees. Now does it look good? 30 degrees plus 45 degrees. Now I know sine 30 also, sine 45 also. So that's the reason why I split it as 30 and 45. For sine, sine is same. For sine, sine is same. So put plus because there was plus. But what is different? Terms. So put sine, cos, sine. Now put 30, 45. 30, 45. That's it. What is sine 30? Half. What is cos 45? 1 by root 2. What is cos 30? Root 3 by 2. What is sine 45? 1 by root 2. So you can see that 1 by 2 root 2 is common. And on the top I have 1 plus root 3. So that is the answer. 1 plus root 3 by 2 root 2. 1 plus root 3 by 2 root 2. That is it. That is the value of sine 75. Okay. Let's do another question. Okay. Coming up on your screen. Let's see if you guys can figure this bit out. I want to find the value of cos of 150 degrees. Let's try to think. Cos 150. Do I know? Can I add it as something plus something? I think so. We can add it as cos of 90 plus 60 degrees. Yes or no? Cos of 90 plus 60. Very good. Now, what will I do? Whenever it is cos, sign is opposite. So because there is plus, I will first put minus sign. Because there is plus, I will first put minus sign. Because the sign is opposite, terms are same. So first put cos, sine, sine, cos, cos, sine, sine. So now put the angles 90, 60, 90, 60. Great. What is cos 90, guys? 0. 0 into donkey also is 0, guys. 0 into donkey is also 0. So don't worry what is cos 60. Minus sine 90 is 1. Sine 90 is 1. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So basically this will become minus root 3 by 2. Yes or no? Got it? Very good, Udaya, Mohana, Friends Gaming. Awesomeness, awesomeness. Very good. Let's do one more question. Everybody enjoying this? Let's do one more question. Tan of 135 degrees. Wow. Tan 135. What is tan 135? Can I split it as something? Yes. I can write it as tan of 90 plus 45. Yes or no? I can write it as tan of 90 plus 45. Same process. Do it and see what is the answer that you get. Okay, same process again. So it will be basically tan. Oh, now here comes the problem, guys. Here you will see I'll have to write tan 90 plus tan 45 upon 1 minus tan 90 tan 45. If you use this formula, you will be stuck. Why will you be stuck, my dear students? Why will you be stuck, my dear students? Come on, think about it. Because tan 90, what will you write tan 90 as? It's crazy. So better, because it is not a number only. So that is why it is not good to write it like this. Instead, write it, oops. What is this? Delete. Instead, what you write it as sine 135 divided by cos 135. Now you do the math. Trust me, it will be much easier. Yep. So I think it will be minus 1. You do it. Yep. Can't you calculate by keeping the negative sign? It will be, that is another way, little doctor. I will teach that way in our Avenger batch for sure. That how do you find the tan, cos, sine of anything without even using these formulas also. Okay. So we'll be dealing that in Avenger batch. Okay. Everybody with me? Cool. Everybody understood till this point? Great. Now there is one more thing which I need to tell you, and that is also important. Let me just put it up over here. Observe this. Observe. The angle conversion formula. Very important angle conversion formula. That is from degree to radian. Radian. Very important, my dear students. Angle conversion formula. Now, degree is the usual unit that you use. But trust me, there is another unit which is more often used, which is called as radian. In degrees, if I write 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, and finally 360 degree. In radians, it becomes 0 radian, pi by 2 radian, pi radian, pi radian, here 3 pi by 2 radian, and finally 2 pi radian. Basically, pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. That's all. Just keep that in mind. So 0, pi by 2 plus pi by 2, pi by 2 plus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, pi by 2 plus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, 2 pi, which is 360 degrees. Understood? This is the major formula which you should know. So you can even convert from degrees to radians, radians to degrees for any other angle. So let's say for example 60 degrees or 30 degrees. So what will you do? For example, the angle theta is in degrees. What you will do, you want to get rid of degrees, so divide it with degrees. So degree by degree cancel. You want to convert degree into radian, right? Theta is in degrees. So to cancel the degree, divide it with degrees, 180 degrees, and multiply it with pi. The answer that you will get will be in radian. What will the answer be in? Radian. Understood, my dear students? So just to give an example, 60 degrees upon 180 degrees into pi will be equal to 60 goes with 180 3 times. So it will be basically pi by 3 radians. Another example, 45 degrees by 180 degrees into pi. How much will it be, guys? Come on, my dear warriors. Come on, my dear warriors. Yes, 45 goes with 180 4 times. So this will be basically pi by 4 radian. That's it. That is how the conversion factor works. As simple as that. Now this, oops, 1 second. Now this radian is also a very important unit, I would say, of angle measurement, especially for length of an arc. Okay, so have you studied length of an arc formula? Maybe in school, my dear students. Length of an arc, if this is radius, if this is theta, this is an arc that you can see, it has a length L. So my dear warriors, what is the length of an arc formula? You would have studied it in the terms of degrees, but let me tell you, you can remember it in radians as a very simple thing. It is just r into theta, but this theta should be in radian. This theta should be in radian. If it is not in radian, then you will have to convert it into radian. Okay, we all know how to convert from degree to radian or radian to degree. As simple as that. So this is a very important formula only when theta is in radian. Radian, keep this in mind. Very important. Okay. So just to give you an example, many times used in center of mass. Let's say it is a quarter of a circle. Let's say it is a quarter of a circle. What is the length of it? This is just quarter of a circle. This is a quarter of a circle. What will be the length, my dear students? How do I find? Length will be r into, basically it is 90 degrees. Convert it into radian. What will it be, guys? Pi by 2. So basically it is pi r by 2. Exactly. That's it. Pi r by 2. Understood? Everyone? Clear? So what and all have we learned till now? Yeah, so many things we have learned. My goodness. Don't worry, I'll remove the blank slides. Yeah, we have learned what is sine, cos, tan, different angles, sine, cos, tan we have learned. Then we went through basically the trigonometric identities, Pythagorean identities. Sine square plus cos square is 1, 1 plus tan square is sec square, cot square plus 1 is cosec square. Double angle formula, sine 2 theta, cos 2 theta and tan 2 theta. Then we have also studied what is the meaning of unit circle, okay, and who is positive where, right? That also I gave you, all silver teacups. Then I also talked about what happens when you find the sine, cos, tan of negative angles also, correct? So sine remains same, cos, sine does not remain same, okay? So that's how it is. And then we also saw addition, subtraction formulas for sine, cos, tan, and we have finished till basically this angle conversion and length of the arc formula. Now there is something called as small angle approximation. Very useful again. What does that say? It says sine theta, if theta is small, is roughly theta only. This is if theta is small and in radians, only, not in degrees. Very, very important criteria. Sine theta is theta, cos theta is roughly 1 and tan theta is again roughly theta. Very important approximation. Very important approximation. Now let me give you an example on this. Sine theta is theta. For example, I ask you to find sine of 0.07 radian. What do you think the answer will be? Sine of 0.07 radian will be 0.07 only, approximately. You don't have to break your head. Similarly, cos of 0.07 will be almost 1 because cos 0 is 1. So cos 0.07 is also very close to 1. But this is only if it is in radian. Now comes the catch. Look at this question, guys. Sine of let's say 10 degrees. Sine of 10 degrees. Now you'll be like, sir, I don't know the formula for sine 10, sir. What do we do? What do we do? Convert degree into radian. Before that, you cannot do anything, okay? So first convert degree into radian. How do we do that? 10 degree divided with 180 degree into pi. Remember the standard procedure? This goes with this 18 times. So it will be basically pi by 18, guys. Pi by 18 radian. So basically it will be sine of pi by 18. Pi by 18 is a small number. 3.14 divided by 18, guys. 3.14 divided by 18. It is a very small number. So it is approximately pi by 18 only. Approximately pi by 18. You can find that value. Okay. So 3.14 divided by 18. Roughly, I think it comes out to be 0.17 or something. Okay. So that is how it is. Everybody understood how to find the sine or cos or tan of a small angle. Okay, always convert it into radian and then find it out. Always convert it into radian, and that radian only is the sine value or tan value. Cos is basically going to be 1. That is called as the small angle approximation. Very nice. Very nice. Now, this was the major thing about trigonometry that I wanted to tell you in today's class. But I wanted to do something extra for you. Not extra from syllabus, but important from NEET. But many teachers skip this. And every student wants to ask this same doubt, but they hesitate to ask the teacher. Or they are shy, or they have forgotten, or they don't know that they have forgotten. What are those things? That is the properties of triangles and circles. Okay. How many of you remember all the theorems, properties, important things about triangles and circles, guys, from 9th and 10th geometry? Some of you will be like, sir, just now we have cleared board exam, sir, 2 years done, sir, the torture done, sir. Why are you reminding us? It is needed. And guys, understand, never hate a subject. Okay? I had this psychology, towards, okay, this subject is not nice. Oh, what is the use of history? So many students have that. What is the use of studying history? Hey, what is the use of studying this geography? What to do? Whether the earth revolves clockwise, anti-clockwise, sun, season, what nonsense is this? Later on you realize why all these things are important, and slowly they start making sense. And you don't do things in life because you know that after 10 years I am going to use sine theta and cos theta. Nobody knows what is going to happen tomorrow. Nobody knows what is going to happen after 1 minute. Nobody knows what is going to happen after 1 year. So you cannot live life thinking whether it will be useful or not. That approach of living life, forget studying mathematics. Maths is one subject, forget it. But that approach of living life is very, very wrong. Never ever think is it going to be useful or not? Is it going to be beneficial or not? Why am I wasting time over here? Just do it. You like it, enjoy it, do it. Even if you don't like, but you know that you have to do it, do it. Don't question why it will be useful, what is the use of that and all of that. Okay, so triangles, guys, important properties of triangles. Scalene triangle means very weird looking triangle, right? Something like this. This is a scalene triangle. All the sides are unequal. Isosceles triangle means two sides are equal and their base angles are also congruent. Right? This is how that triangle will look. Base angles are congruent and the sides are also equal. Equilateral triangle means all the sides are congruent. This side equals to this side, this side, and these angles are also 60 degrees each. Acute angle, everybody knows that all the angles are less than 90. Right angle means one angle is 90 degree. Obtuse means there is one angle which is more than 90 degree. Okay, so basically acute angle triangle, I can just draw a small example. This is an acute angle triangle, definitely. Right angle triangle, this is the example. And obtuse angle triangle, this could be an example. Oops. This is an example. Okay, very good. Now, this one. These are the properties of basically the triangles. Very important. Look at each and every one of them. First important, sum of all the angles of the triangle is 180 degree. Everybody knows internal angle 30, 40, whatever angles are there. The sum is basically 180 degrees. So just to probably put up a slide over here, just to make you understand each and every point, I will try to make you understand, guys. Okay, imagine this is 40 degrees. Imagine this is 50 degrees. Can you guys tell me what is this angle? Can you guys tell me what is this angle, guys? This is 40, this is 50. 40 plus 50, 90. 90 plus what will give you 180? 90 plus 90. So this angle should be 90 degrees. Very good. So that is the first thing. First property. Next property. The sum of the length of two sides is always more than the third side, and the difference between them is always less than the length of the third side. This is also true. Say for example, my dear students, okay, just 1 second. This is 2, this is 5, this can't be 4. Oh, sorry, my bad. This can't be like 9, because 2 plus 5 is basically 7 and 7 is less than 9. But that same side can be, let's say, 6, because 2 plus 5 is 7 and 7 is more than 6. So addition of two sides will be more than the third side. 2 plus 6 is basically 8. 8 is more than 5. Correct? Similarly, 6 plus 5, which is 11, is more than 2. 11 is more than 2. So yes, definitely valid. And the difference will always be less than the other side. Check this out. 5 minus 2 is basically 3. 3 is less than 6. Similarly, 6 minus 5 is basically 1. So naturally 1 is less than 2. Similarly, what else is there? 2 and 5 is done. So 2 and 6. So 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 is less than 5. So that's the property of a triangle. Understood? So that is the next property. Then this one. The side opposite the greater angle is bigger and the side opposite smaller angle is smaller. This is something which I have always told you. If it is a big angle, the side will automatically become bigger. The side is smaller, angle will become smaller. Makes sense. Exterior angle is always the sum of the interior opposite angles. This is called as the exterior angle property. Very important property once more. Look at this. If I have a triangle like this, if I extend this line, this angle is called as the exterior angle. Let us say for example this is 120 degree. That will be sum of this angle and this angle. So for example, if this is, let us say 90 degree by chance, then this angle must be 30 degrees, because 30 degrees plus 90 degree internal angle will be the external angle. This is that particular property. Which property? This one. The exterior angle is basically the sum of the interior angle. Okay. Area of a triangle, everybody knows, half into base into height, standard formula. Perimeter is the sum of all the sides. Two triangles are said to be similar if the angles are same or their sides are in proportion. What do I mean by this particular statement? This is also useful in optics or something like that. Imagine I have a triangle like this and I have another triangle like this. These two triangles are similar. This is, let's say, triangle ABC. This is triangle PQR. Triangle ABC similar, not congruent. Triangle PQR, if angle A equals angle P, angle B equals angle Q, and this angle C equals this angle R. Basically, angles are equal, number one. What about the sides? sides are in the same proportion. Meaning, for example, if I take side AB, take side PQ. Take side PQ. AB upon PQ is equal to AC upon PR. AC upon PR. And the base is BC upon QR. This is what it means. Sides are in proportion. Sides are in proportion. Very important. Very, very important, guys, property. Okay, so I think I have covered all the properties. I think the heading over here is wrong, guys. This shouldn't have been the heading. The heading should have been properties of a triangle. Yeah, so these are the properties of a triangle which you must know. Now there is something called as sine law and cosine law also for triangle, which is also very important. Let me tell you what that is by a simple application, guys. Okay, for example, if I have a triangle, okay, let's say this is 30 degree, let's say this is 45 degree or something like that, or maybe let's say 60 degree, and let's say this is 90 degree. I'm just drawing some random angles. I know it does not look like 90. In fact, this looks like 90. Okay, take it. I'll make this as 30, make this as 90. Now imagine if I know any one side, let's say for example, I know this side is basically 10. I don't know this side, I don't know this side. Then how sine rule works? Sine rule, how does it work is, take the side and take the opposite angle. Take the side and take the opposite angle. So basically 10 is the side, opposite angle is 90. So 10 by sine of 90, sine rule. Next, B is the side, opposite angle is 60. So sine of 60 is equal to, take the other side which is A, opposite angle is basically 30 degree. So that is basically sine 30. So this is basically the sine rule. Side upon opposite angle sine. Side upon opposite angle sine for a triangle is equal. That is basically your sine rule. Is that clear, my dear students? Is that clear, my dear students? So this is, let's say, a triangle. Okay, this is side A, this is side B, this is side C. This would be angle A, this would be angle B, this would be angle C. This is how it works. Okay, very important property again. You similarly have cos rule. I would say that you can remember it or you can skip it, but if you want to, then here is how it goes. C square is basically A square plus B square minus 2AB cos of the angle between them, which is C. So C square will be A square plus B square minus 2AB cos C. That's how it works. Similarly, A square will be equal to C square plus B square, other two sides, minus 2AB cos A. That's how it is. This is again standard formulas. Just remember it. You will see that some point or the other I will use it and then you will understand the application of it. Okay. Now let's go to the circle. So everybody knows the basic terms of a circle. Circumference is the total length, radius, diameter, arc, sector, chord, tangent and secant. Okay, these are the basic terminologies which you have learned. But what are the important properties? First one, area of a circle is pi r square. Circumference is 2 pi r. Okay, and remember diameter is 2 times the radius. Also, one important property of a circle which you must know is this one. If you have this as a circle, this is the diameter. Then if you take any point and join here, this will be always 90 degree. This will be always 90 degree. Remember that. Okay. Very, very important property. Assuming this is the diameter. Assuming this is the diameter. Keep all these things in mind. Srasti, who said so, bacha? These are all rumors or these are all fictions of your head. Who said I will not never teach? Oh my god, such strong statements. Who makes such strong statements? Obviously, I'll be teaching you guys. Don't take tension. Don't get fooled by somebody else. Hai na? Okay. So these are some important properties of circle also, which you should definitely know, and remaining things I have already given. So I have kept some homework questions for all of you after this. Okay, make sure you solve these homework questions, and I'll be sharing the answer key as well on the Telegram channel in the form of PDF. Major arc, minor arc, basically, okay, if you want to know about it, no problem, bacha, where did it go? So basically, if you have a circle like this, if you make a small part over here, this will be called as the minor arc. This part is called as the minor arc. So the remaining part which is there, that is called as the major arc. Minor arc, if this is angle theta, obviously major arc, the angle will be 360 minus theta, or in radian 2 pi minus theta. That's it. Is that clear? Okay. Very good. If you have any other doubts, please ask in the Avenger batch. I'll be teaching similar chapter obviously in the Avenger batch also. Now if you have opened up the description box, you will definitely see there is a link for joining the Avenger batch. If you have not yet joined, please join it. I have already shared the first assignment and close to 200 students have already solved it. I think the remaining 800 plus students should also solve it, guys. Yeah, more than 1,000 admissions in this Avenger batch. Actually, we had told that only will take 1,000 students, but parents and kids, they told us, no sir, we want to study under you. So we extended the enrollments by more 300 to 1,300. So I think last few seats are left. It will get over in the next couple of days. So make sure that you enroll in this particular batch where I'm going to teach. Wasim sir and HSP sir are going to teach you chemistry, and Ambika ma'am is going to teach you biology. So it will have mock tests. I will give you assignments also. You will get an exclusive material on the separate Telegram channel. Yes, there will be a separate Telegram channel for the Avenger batch where we will share exclusive content. That link will also come only in the Avenger batch. Okay. So thank you very much. Do not forget to post your comments after the session is over. Bye bye Zeba, bye bye Mamta, take care. Logeshwaran, take care. Priya Paul, Janani, Srashti, take care. Everyone, have a great time and please keep working hard. Do not lose this focus and momentum. This is Captain Shreyas here and I'm signing off. Hasta la vista.